Apex Online Racing is sponsored by Elgato, who created this lovely Stream Deck. For more information about the Stream Deck, the link is in the description below. Hello everybody, we are back after our break week last week. This is Xbox One F2 round number 12 here at the Malaysian Grand Prix. I'm so excited. It was first held in 1962 on Thomson Road Circuit in Singapore before it got moved to where we are now in Sepang International Circuit back in 1999. And it's the last Malaysian Grand Prix in AOR, so hopefully these drivers are going to make this Malaysian Grand Prix very, very special, and I'm really excited. So I'm Jess, and I will be in the commentary box today, and it will just be me again tonight. Josh has got in Dutch an evening at work, so he will be back in the commentary box next week. So after a great result last time about from KJ Gamer takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship once again. So a great start from KJ Gamer, but we have MPV0 and Ollie nipping at his heels, and the championship is very much wide open, so it's not going to be over just yet. It's not going to be over. It's not going to be clinched this round because we have a 100 point maximum up for grabs in these next 4 races. So who is going to come out on top tonight? We will have to wait and see. So let's kick off then with qualifying, as a few people are starting our outlap, including our championship leader KJ Gamer there. So we are powered by Elgato and Thrustmasters as well, our big sponsors, and also Hype Energy as well, which is our main sponsor for the F1 leagues. So KJ Gamer is in the lead of the championship with 145 points, with MPV0 and with 117 with a 28 point gap, with Ollie on 45. Now, Ollie's won 2 races this season, MPV0 has won 3, and KJ Gamer has won 2. So each of them taking considerable amount of wins today, so this season, so that will be very interesting. A few people in the chat are rooting for KJ Gamer there, and I'd like to know your thoughts on who you think is going to clinch pole in the chat today. Just let us know your thoughts, and I really hope that the audio is alright as well. So yes, just hope these drivers put on a really good show today, as we got our championship leader KJ Gamer going to put on a flying lap there as one of the first people to do it. So we're going to keep an eye on him. Now, don't forget, Malaysia is very tricky. So I hope the guys have been practicing their socks off at the moment, which I really hope they do. We have less drivers tonight. We have a 13-man grid today. I think we got more drivers coming, but I think a few people are celebrating France's win in the World Cup. So we have a few French drivers in the league, so big congratulations to them. They'll be celebrating hard tonight, and I'm not really that surprised that they're not in the leagues tonight. But, so KJ Gamer is taking it very clean, but yellow flag in Sector 2 is going to put off KJ Gamer a little bit there as well, coming into those corners as well. A few DRS zones as well, so let me just get the lap time there, just so we can see how fast he is. A 23.4 on the second sector, so not a bad sector from KJ Gamer at the moment, looking good as well. So the tyres that people could be expected to set their qualifying lap, so the 3 tyres that we've got on offer this weekend, is the Super Softs, Softs and the Mediums. I think the majority of people will be going on the Super Softs, but I think a few people who are usually at the bottom of the field will go for the soft strategy, which could work for some people. So we got MPV0 then going through the final corner in Malaysia to set one of the first flying laps of the session. What time is he going to set? A 1:31.4. So a great banker lap from KJ Gamer, but I do expect him to be a lot faster than that going to that. So a very good lap for everyone to follow, a set of very high bar there. And Ollie's setting a good lap as well, 1:32.1 as well. So those are the 3 people that set a time. And Zelchi, who did well last time about as well, finishing so going on provisional P4. And Boberts with a 1:31.4 there, and Frank with a 1:34.4 as well. So already people setting faster times than KJ Gamer. So maybe it will be harder than what KJ Gamer thought. Now Zelchi did win last time about in Austria, so this will be a very good confidence boost. So I will expect him to challenge for pole this evening. I won't be surprised if that happens. So again, let me know your thoughts in the chat below. It will be interesting. You can also get involved on Twitter as well with hashtag AOR hype as well. Let me know your thoughts there as well. I will be checking Twitter as well. So get involved in a chat, root for your favourite drivers, and this will give the drivers a very good boost of confidence going into this race. So yes, and one of our championship contenders, MPV0 then, setting a 1:34.2. So that is an incredible lap from MPV0 then. He is looking to challenge KJ Gamer tonight. I think he's one of the people who can do it, I think. He's got a set of confidence. The championship is not over yet. There's still a few more races to go. And the gap is not big enough for the championship to be clinched today. So it could be anyone's game. But I think it will all be down probably only to the top 4 drivers. So it'll be KJ Gamer, MPV0, Ollie and George. So yes, so those are the drivers we could be expecting today. So yeah, very, very interesting from the guys. And yeah, so very, very good. So I think we've got Jasper rooting for MPV0 as well in the chat. So hello there. So a massive shout out goes to you. And we've got a few people going into the pit as well. We got Herschel on his outlap right now. So we're going to follow him because I think everyone else is going to the pit. So we're just going to follow him on his outlap at the moment. Him looking very strong this time, last time about as well. So yes, it is quite tricky to overtake in Malaysia, but as we've seen in the Oceania Leagues this morning, we have seen that the corners which were tricky to overtake, they managed to do quite nicely. So hopefully the drivers here today can do the same. So yeah, very, very exciting at the moment. So yes, so I'm just very hyped about this. I won't be surprised if any of you guys have got your hype energy drinks, and yeah, this is going to be very, very cool. So what is Herschel going to do? And I think we also got the Living Dead 69 on his outlap as well. Tapen has chosen not to set a lap time, which I don't know why, but I think he's looking to go on an alternate strategy and probably go on the soft tyres. So I won't be surprised if he does that. So let me know again. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. But yeah, I think that is what's going to happen for Herschel. But Herschel is looking like to be on a slow outlap at the moment. Luckily, it's only an outlap. But in the game, it looks like it's a flying lap, but it's actually an outlap. So yeah, so he's going on to his flying lap now then. So we're going to follow him as he approaches turn 1 there. What a very, very clean start from him at the moment. Not very wide at the moment. This corner in Malaysia is very, very tricky. I usually find it really, really hard in the game. So I don't know how the drivers do it, but they managed to do that very well, just like Herschel did as well. A few DRS opportunities in this track. A very good first sector for Herschel. But I've seen a few people today have done a lot faster first sector, so he needs to improve his second sector a bit faster if he wants to challenge for pole there. But he's on the super soft tyres. So a lot of you want to know what tyres everyone is setting their fastest lap in. Everyone is on the super soft tyres, so nobody is doing alternate strategies at qualifying. But if you are new around for F1 and the AOR streams, the top 10 have to start on their qualifying tyres, which will be the super soft for most people. So, but anyone from 11th downwards can choose any tyre they like, and I won't be surprised if those people start on the soft because they can stretch their stint a little bit more. But we just seen Herschel gone a little bit wide then. I think he was struggling for grip at the moment. Again, we don't know what the weather is like, so I think that's why loads of people on the super soft, because otherwise, if it was raining in the race, there'll be a few people on the soft. But we got races on the soft, as I was just saying as well, saying his time on the soft. And Herschel setting a 1:31.9, so in the top 6 at the moment. So looking very, very good from him then, as everyone else is going into the pits. I'm just seeing how the Living Dead 69 is doing, as he's going on a flying lap at the moment as well. So him looking very, very promising as well, as he's in the final sector at the moment. So hopefully he could do a pretty good job. Oh, he's going to the pits. He's going to the pits. So I think he just went. I think there was a few times where he bottled it, and yeah, we just seen one of our lead runners then on their flying lap. So looking very, very good from the guys at the moment. So yes, very, very good. So looking very, very promising indeed as well. So very, very special from the guys for them to do well this time out, because this is the last Malaysian Grand Prix you'll see, because obviously in the real life 2018 championship there's no Malaysia Grand Prix, and there won't be any F1 2018 games either. So yeah, it's going to be, I think, very, very emotional for me, because Malaysia always seems to bring some really, really interesting battles as far as races are concerned, and a few of these drivers in the F2 League do like the Malaysian Grand Prix. So this is very interesting. And we got Shadows, who is in the chat as well, who's in the YouTube chat. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the AOR streams. I hope you're enjoying it at the moment. And yes, we like you guys to get involved in the chats as much as possible, because I like to interact with the viewers as much as possible as well, because I am a nice person. I want to get you guys involved as well, including voting for your driver of the day as we get towards the end of this race as well. So yes, it's very, very intriguing as well. And I know there's no drivers in this league who took part in the Pro Draft, but I'm going to mention it anyway, just in case people in the Pro Draft are watching this stream. A big well done to the ones who got through in the Pro Draft, who are signed to a F1 esports team. That's absolutely incredible. There's a lot of Xbox One guys who got signed, like the Flying Finn, Alonso, and Limitless. So it's great to see those Xbox One guys getting signed. So I think I'm going to be rooting for those people the most, I think, because they're on the Xbox One consoles, and to be honest, the Xbox One is the best. So I'll be rooting for them more than anyone else, I think, especially for the two brothers there. It was very emotional to see them as well when the last brother got picked. When I saw the Flying Finn get picked, I was like, oh my god, Alonso needs to be picked as well, and he did, and it was absolutely emotional moment. So yes, so very, very good, and I'm really looking forward to the series to start in October, which I think is going to be in London, I think, and I would really like to go, actually. It'll be a great opportunity, but it'll be so cool to see them. So we got a few, I think everyone is starting on their flying lap at the moment, as we're just following Ollie, another one of our championship contenders at the moment, and he's only got 2 wins under his belt at the moment. He's looking to score another win at the moment. So yeah, someone from V6 Sports Team got picked as well, according to Shadow, so well done to them as well. I think that's what it is as well. Also, massive shout out to Lars Algera, or Algara, I think that's how you say your name. Hello, welcome to the stream. And qualifying is just about finished then, as Ollie is gone. I just for some reason it jogged to another person. For some reason I thought Ollie went to the pits then, but he didn't. So we got MPV0 that just finished a time now with 1:39, so a very, very good lap from MPV0. We're just going to see if any of the faster runners are going to set a time. So let's see if KJ Gamer is slightly behind. Zelchi not able to improve on his time at the moment. But can Ollie improve on his time and set provisional pole? Only just 1:31.3. He's in second place. And let's see what KJ Gamer can do. He's having a little bit of lag at the moment, so it's compromising on his lap time. But he's beating Ollie to P2, but not enough to get pole this time about. So MPV0 then is keeping his championship hopes alive by starting on pole position. So looking very, very good from the guys there. So on pole position we have got MPV0 with a 1:39, with KJ Gamer 4 tenths per second down on it. We've got Ollie in third, so 3 of the championship contenders, 1, 2 and 3. What a coincidence. We got Bobbers in 4th, Frangwish in 5th, Stelchi in 6th, Hayden in 7th, Herschel in 8th, Jamie in 9th, and Boyne shut it, rounding up the top 10. So with the 3 championship contenders, 1, 2 and 3, I feel like this is proving up to be in the race as well. Oh, Lars is watching the stream whilst he's racing as well, so he's VRT Herschel. So massive shout out goes to you. Oh, I've just seen a Ferrari topple. Oh my god, and then they just vanished for some reason. I don't know what happened, but anyway, this is going to be very interesting. I'm literally so excited about how this is going to play out. it is anyone's game. They got to be. It looks quite overcast at the moment, so we could see some changeable conditions going towards the latter part of the race. So it will be all to play for at the moment. Let me know your thoughts in the stream. Who you think is going to win this race? Will it be KJ Gamer? Will it be MPV0? Or will it be Ollie? Or will it be someone else who I haven't mentioned? Fangwish was looking very strong in qualifying as well. Zelchi, quite surprisingly, not getting pole position there. His pace looked a bit off at the moment, but his race pace looks really, really good as well. So I won't be surprised him to see him doing very well as well. So yeah, a British top 5 though as well in Malaysia. So very, very good as well. So let's get on with the start of this race then. 5 lights and lights out, and away we go. And MPV0 has got a very good start as Ollie has took the outside line. KJ Gamer is trying to get the inside into turn 1. We got a 3-way battle, our championship contenders. Those 3 have got to be careful not to get into a battle. Looks like they're doing well at the moment, but we've got the Red Bull trying to close in on KJ Gamer as well. Jamie is doing not too bad either, so looking very good from that. So far, looking very strong for MPV0 as he's able to hold the lead of this Grand Prix. So looking very good with Ollie in second place, and KJ Gamer is all the way out the outside of Ollie there. Ollie trying to defend the position there very nicely there as he takes P2, so very good as well. But as you can see, KJ Gamer is not giving up. Look at him. He's all at the back of Ollie. I haven't seen much battles from Ollie in this championship in the latter races, and it's glad to see that he's doing some battles yet again. So it's nice to see him towards the front of the field. It is very great to see. It's nice to see the 3 championship contenders battling it out here. So Ollie making a great start there. KJ Gamer, not the best of starts from him, but he hasn't dropped much positions. He's down in P3, so he can easily catch up. We are going to follow them as much as they continue as well. But we already got battles way down the field here. As we can see, another McLaren of Sepang trying to close into the Ferrari there as well. So looking very, very good. Looks like everyone got a very clean start there. Not much damage from the guys. So I think they were all very clean into turn 1. As the Ferrari there of Oasis went a little bit wide there as well. So not looking very good from them. But it is proving to be very interesting as Bobbert, I think, has got a bit of damage there, and Bobbert has gone into the pits there. So not the strongest of starts from him. So I think he's going to a set of mediums and seeing how long he can stretch the stint. But do you think it's a mistake from him? I don't know, but we will have to find out as well. As MPV0 is already pulling up a massive gap between himself and Ollie. So looking very, very strong at the moment. Let's see what tyres is everybody on. We'll see. Oasis is on the soft tyre. Everybody else is on the super softs, as apart from Bobbert is on the mediums as well. So everyone wants to be on the faster tyres starting in this race as well. As we've got an interesting battle going towards the later part of the field. We've got Hayden trying to close up to Oasis, and the McLaren as well is also under pressure from Herschel as well. So a mid-build battle coming up here, as well as Hayden Herschel was all over the back of Sepang there. Sepang was a bit under pressure there as he was trying to do a bit of defending there as well. So yes, already the first few laps of this Grand Prix and some very, very interesting battles. That's what we would like to see after our week break as well. Very, very interesting. All of our drivers here want to do very well going into this race as well. So looking very, very strong from the guys as well. Again, let me know your thoughts on how your predictions are going. Are they going like you thought at the moment? We have a few people watching the streams that usually watch the streams, so massive shout out goes to you as well. And yes, very, very interesting. So these battles can go halfway through as well. So we have got Jamie, and Herschel's under pressure from Jamie there, as Jamie already gaining some view positions as well. So looking very, very good for Jamie at this stage, but I think Jamie has just dropped a position. So a bit of jinx commentator's curse there at the moment. So I'm really, really sorry from Jamie. But yeah, I am seem to be dropping a few frames at the moment. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I'm really, really sorry about that. But hopefully this will be sorted at some point next week. But I did try a higher bitrate for this, but I probably have regretted it, you know. So I am going to look at the stream, see what happened, and see if the stream is okay. does look okay at the moment. So we are all good. We are all good. So again, do let us know your thoughts as well. So this could be very, very interesting, as we already got Zelchi under pressure as well, as battles left, right and centre, and we're just riding on board with Franglish as well. So very, very impressive from the guys as well. Closing up onto KJ Gamer as well. We were never expecting Franglish representing the EVR guys at the moment. So looking very, very impressive from Franglish at the moment. So looking very, very good, as he's doing it very, very cleanly there. And he's on the back of him. I'm just going to see. I think DRS is enabled this lap. So you all have DRS enabled. Will he choose to use it? Let me see. Yes, he has got DRS active, as he's going to go through the outside of KJ Gamer. And KJ Gamer has gone a bit wide again, but he has got the position back. So that is very, very good. So some very good defending from KJ Gamer there. So looking very, very good from the guys. Looking very strong. And lap 4 already, this is going to be very, very good from the guys. And Ollie is a bit under pressure as well. He thinks it was going to be plain sailing, but it's not really that plain sailing. So, yeah, very, very interesting to see as well. So, yeah, this is going to be very, very cool to see from these drivers. So, yes, very, very good. So, we are just going to see what other battles as well coming up. As we see Zelchi gone a bit wide there, as he's a bit under pressure as well. So, yes, so all 13 drivers still racing in this, which is pretty good. And Bomber's getting a bit of damage already, and is trying to recover from that, as he's 10 seconds down from Boring Shutter at the moment. So he's looking to capitalise on that as well. So looking very, very good there from all the front runners at the moment. And we just seen Zelchi gone a bit wide. We weren't expecting that to happen there. He was struggling a bit on tyre grip as well. Maybe he was stretching his tyres a little bit too much as well. So not looking very good, which means it's allowing the Williams of Hayden to join the party then. Let's see what he can do. He's got DRS enabled. Zelchi's got DRS enabled. Who is going to get the move done? We've got McLaren on the back as well, wanting to join the party as well. This is going to prove to be very interesting, as Zelchi wasn't expecting this to happen as well. Let's see what happens, as Zelchi's probably going to make the move done. No, he's not, as Hayden tries to dive in. What a great move from Hayden. And we see Tapon closing in as well. This is proving to be very, very interesting as well, as because Hayden was under pressure from Tapan, is forced Zelchi to regain the position and back into 6th place. It is good to see these types of battles going through here. It is absolutely amazing going through the midfield there as well. So whatever battle we broadcast here today, we will capture it. It is as simple as that. As we've got the Renault as well right behind as well, joining in the party as well. So this is very interesting as well. So we've got the Renault behind and the Renault in front as well. So this is very interesting as well. So Hayden, a really good start. Very, very interesting battles as well. As Jamie is dropping down the field as well, but still in the points. He is looking to score consistently in the points. He only missed the points once this season. So he's looking to score better this time about, which maybe his strategy could work out just a little bit more. So very interesting. And as DRS is now enabled for Hayden as well, is he going to make the move done? And I think Tapan has got DRS enabled as well. So it looks like another move is going to be made. But this time from the McLaren, as McLaren was forced a bit wide there. But this is all to play for, as Hayden's getting a little bit of speed from Zelchi then. Let's see what happens then. He's also under pressure from Tapan as well. So whatever mistake Hayden makes, Tapan can actually capitalise it. So this could be very, very interesting from these guys to see who comes out on top in this battle. It is all to play for. The midfield battles is just as important as the battles up front as well. So very, very interesting as well. So I'm just going to see how Tapan is closing to Hayden. He is 5/10 of a second closing in. His pace is looking very, very good at the moment. So looking very, very brilliant as well. So yes, lap times are quite long on this circuit, which is allowing enough time for people to overtake as well. They've got to be very cautious when it comes to overtaking as well. We've seen Zelchi gone a bit wide again there up front. So not looking good for Zelchi, but you never know what might happen. So I need to turn the sound a little bit there as you guys couldn't hear the sound very well, so I had to turn it up just a tiny bit. Hopefully you can hear the sound okay now. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. It was a bit quieter there, so maybe if I turn the sound there, it should not be a problem. So keeping my fingers crossed at this stage. So we've got DRS open from Taipan. Is he under pressure from Living Dead? No, he's not. He's too far behind. As Taipan, we got Herschel joining the party as well. Let me just follow Herschel. Herschel, a bit of contact from him, but he's going to enable DRS then from Zelchi. Let's see what he can do then as he approaches turn 1. He's not choosing DRS at this time, so Zelchi looks like he's got the advantage, but the switchback didn't quite work for Herschel there. As oh, what's happened to my Xbox? Okay. For some reason, my Xbox is overheated. Hold on a second. I just want to see if anyone can invite me. Okay, I'm really sorry about this, guys. I literally don't know what happens. Maybe it's getting a bit too hot here in this room. But I literally don't know what's happening. So I'm really sorry about this, guys. I wasn't expecting for this to happen. I don't think much people can invite me at the moment. I'm just seeing if I can join of something else. Wait a second. Let me just get the overlay at the moment whilst I wait for this to happen. I'm sorry. I'm literally sorry. I literally don't know what happened. I literally don't know what happened. So I'm just seeing if I can join off someone else. Let me just see. Nope, I can't join at the moment. Let me just message the chat a second. Wait a minute. Can someone Yeah, it is very hot in this room, so I don't know. Again, I don't know what's happened, really. So wasn't expecting this to happen, really. The game was quite laggy as well, so I'm not really that surprised. So apologies about this technical difficulty. But yeah. It just things goes. But while we wait for us to join back in the race then, guys, it gives me enough time to mention about our Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day, and they're launching this tomorrow, and it includes our lovely Elgato products, which we have sponsored as well, so looking very good from them. And we've got 3 amazing products which I'll be putting on sale for Amazon Prime Day. The Cam Link, which looks pretty good, will start their deals at 2:40 p.m. As well, which looks good. And the HT60S, which is what I'm using to record this stream, so at 5:45, it's very good. A lot of the drivers are actually using it for highlights as well, so that looks good for them, and it looks good for me as well. It's just a great card. And for the first time, it is launching tomorrow. The launch of the 4K 60 Pro, that's coming out tomorrow, and it is going to be on sale, but it's going to be on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So very interesting there as well. So yes, I am just waiting still to be invited as well. All times are UK. Oh, thank you, Ollie, for inviting me. I think Ollie was in. Oh, syncing data. Okay, so Ollie, I think, is just in the pits. I think that's why he invited me. So thanks, Ollie, for that. Much appreciated. Not many drivers do that, especially the championship contenders. So yes, we are gonna wait then, see what happens, and hopefully my Xbox won't overheat. So let's see if I can join. Yes, I can. Sorry about this, everybody, but we are back in business. We are back in business, people, and yeah, hopefully we won't have any more issues, and it will be okay. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. So yes, I am all good. So if you're watching the stream, tell them I'm all good. I'm just waiting to be loaded in at the moment, I think. I just not yet. I will switch the screens once we are ready, basically. So yeah, luckily I had a waiting screen whilst we were waiting, so that's looking good as well. Right, we are back, people. We are back. Let's switch the screens then. Here we go. Apologies about this. Luckily we got it sorted, and yes, apologies a bit about that as well, but we're back in business. So I think the screen is going to take a while to adjust to the current order then. It's going to take a while, I think, to adjust, but you know, you never know what happens. Yeah, it is adjusting at this stage. So MPB0 is in the lead of this Grand Prix still hasn't pitted, I believe. So I do need to actually check who has pitted now because of that technical issue at the moment. So the people who have pitted are Zelchi, Frangwish, Bobbits, Jamie, Boring Shuttit, Ollie and Herschel. So yeah, those are the people who have pitted as well. So yeah, looking good as well. So make sure you do check out those Amazon Prime Day deals with Elgato, with the Cam Link HD60S and the 4K Pro as well. 3 very good products that Elgato do offer here as well. And because we're sponsored by them, a lot of these drivers use it for highlights, and I use it for my streams and also for my own videos when I record on Xbox One. So if you are an Xbox One user and are looking for something to record your footage in, Elgato capture cards are the way to go, people. So make sure you get one of those. That will be absolutely amazing. And get it while you can, really, to be honest with you, because you know, if you get it while you can, because because the products won't last for very long in the prices. We don't know what the prices is at the moment, but you know. So we have got MPB0 in the pits. MPB, our leader, race leader, in the pits. One of the first people to choose to pit, and we got KJ Gamer also pitting as well. So yes, looking very good strategies from them too, as they're the front runners there. And Ollie is chosen to pit earlier on as well as Zelchi. So Zelchi, I think, jumped Ollie in the pits there. As we got Frangwish on the back of Ollie then, going into turn 1. Let's see who's going to make the move stick at this moment in time. Who's gonna do it? Looks like Frangwish has got the move done, but Herschel is also under pressure, and Ollie's under pressure from Herschel as well. So we're going to follow this battle left, right and centre. I think, oh, it's a bit of contact. Ollie's made a bit of contact from Frangwish there. Not good, but I think Ollie had to let Frangwish through, and he also had to let Herschel through as well because of that mistake. Not good from Ollie, but good for Frangwish, and Herschel up into P8. Looking very good, and Ollie needs to gain some positions in order to make sure that he keeps his championship hopes absolutely alive here today. So, you know, so hopefully he can do that. But Frangwish, brilliant job from him. Looking very promising from him at the moment. So very good at this stage. But we have got Sepang, Hayden and Living Dead 69 still left to pit. So, as just I was speaking, Sepang and Hayden are pitting. So, yes, we've got those guys pitting at this stage. So, yes, looking promising from the guys at this stage. So, yes. So, who is going to come out on top of these guys? I'm going to see how Hayden... I think Sepang has jumped Hayden in the pits again. And they've all gone on the softs. So they want to probably get fastest lap. They've gone midfield at the moment. So it's just Living Dead and Oasis still left to pit. So that's what it is at the moment. So MPB0 looking very promising. And Zelchi looking promising as well, as he's trying to go, as he's on the back of KJ Gamer there. We are seeing battles left, right and centre as well at the moment. So Frangwish seems to be gaining positions as well from everybody else. So looking good for Frangwish at this stage. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. I don't know what's happened, as Bobbits has retired. Bobbits has retired from this Grand Prix. He has been in the wall, and it is not looking good for him, for SSR Bobbits. Not good for Malaysia. not a good way to finish his final Malaysian Grand Prix for AOR, and he was looking to have a better result, and unfortunately it just didn't pay off for him. So not very good for him, but so that means we've got 12 runners left in this Grand Prix. So most of these drivers, oh, and Ollie is retired. Ollie, our championship contender, has binned in the wall. I think he lost control with someone, I don't know. But Ollie has retired from this Grand Prix. Not looking very strong from him. Ah, what a shame from Ollie. One of our championship contenders. His possible championship hopes is probably thrown out the window now. And he'll probably be up to MPV0 and KJ Gamer for the championship right now. But you never know. The points haven't been calculated yet. The race hasn't ended yet. So we never know what's happened, as Bobbitts has left the session there. Looking very, very deflated and disappointed there. Maybe Ollie and Bobbitts collided there, but I didn't see what happened. But we got Oasis going to the pits there as well. So yes, looking not too bad. So basically, all the drivers who are going to finish are probably going to be getting the points. So they don't have to work as hard to get into points, to be honest. So Jamie will look to get a points finish. So that will look very, very good for Jamie. So Jamie is keeping out of trouble and making sure to live from it. So looking very, very good. So let me know who you think is going to win this race now after that sabbatical at the moment. And Taipan, after Ollie's mistake, it's up into P6. So really good from Taipan as well. What a great, he's got a good race pace in Malaysia at the moment. So looking very, very promising from him at the moment. So looking very, very good from him. So very, very good. He jumped Hayden in the pits and his strategy does work for him. But different strategies that the two drivers have chosen to do. Taipan is on the mediums with Hayden on the softs. So this could be proved to be very interesting. The softs are on the faster tyre. Interesting strategy, because when I was watching the Oceania, when I was watching the Oceania race this morning, it was basically everyone going on the mediums except a few people. So this is very, very close indeed. I wasn't expecting this to happen. A lot of people on the soft. So I wonder, will a few people go on the two-stop strategy? Will that happen? We'll have to wait and see. And as Ollie is looking not very impressed with Bobbitts there. So yeah, there must have been I was right. There must have been a collision with Ollie and Bobbitts in the race that caused both of them to retire. So how are you doing, Ollie? Hope you're doing not too bad. Hopefully you'll have a good race next week. So fingers crossed for you. Hopefully your championship hopes are still alive, and yes, and enjoy the rest of the race, I guess. So yeah, as hopefully your teammate will do well. Your teammate's actually not doing too bad either, so good as well. So yes, we do want to shout out in the stream, guys. Do let us know, as again, we do like to get involved as well. So as much as we can as well. So a massive shout out to all 17 of you then who are watching the stream. There's probably more than what most of these F2 streams are. So I just realised I forgot to mute my headset mic. Oops. I hope that didn't distract anyone. Sorry. But hey ho. So I just muted it. It's all good. I should have joined a party or something like that, but I forgot. Oops. Sorry about that. But that, hopefully that is sorted. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, we've got Hayden. I think Taipan is under pressure from Hayden then, as Hayden has made a really great move there, and it's up into P6. So very, very good from him at this stage. Looking very, very good and promising as well. So looking very, very strong indeed there. So it is looking very good for Hayden. He is showing some very good pace as he's looking to score some good constructor championship points for Williams there. So, and he's looking to be very, very promising at the moment. So looking very, very good as well, as Taipan is losing some pace there. And the Living Dead 69 is on does have a time penalty there. So not good for him, which causes, I think, less pressure on Taipan as well, as it won't be for track position soon as well. So Yes, we're on lap 15 then, as MPV0 is already pulling a 15.1 second gap between him and Zelchi. As I was predicting Zelchi to have better race pace this race, and he's not disappointed. So my predictions for that have been absolutely correct at this stage. So yeah, you know, yeah, looking good for Zelchi at the moment as he's looking to capitalise on that. He's got a gain probably about a second a lap now to make sure that he could possibly overtake Zero, but I think his chances for that are quite low. So I think he's looking pretty comfortable in the top 3 at the moment. I think Zero is looking comfortable in P1 unless he bottles it, which I hope he does. Which I hope he doesn't, and because I don't want to jinx anything now. I think Zero is doing tremendous with a 15 second lead. It's just, we haven't seen that much dominant leads in F2 for a while. MPV0 does remind me of the Flying Finn as well. So MPV0's championship hopes are definitely still alive if he wins this race. So it'll be looking very, very promising from him. As KJ Gamer is trying to find a way to overtake Zelchi there. He's on the back of him at the moment. So let's see. We're riding on board with KJ Gamer then right now at this moment in time. We're just going to see how he does. As Zelchi has gone a bit wide then, it's allowing KJ Gamer to close the gap a little bit to 3/10 per second, as KJ Gamer almost got the switchback done there, but he has done there very nicely as well. So looking not too bad at this stage. So yes, I am very happy with how these two are driving. It's nice to see the championship contenders and Zelchi, who have joined the league recently, show their mettle here in this Malaysian track, and we already see some good battles as well, which I don't know why they dropped the Malaysian Grand Prix in the real life 2018, because it always brings some fantastic races. So to be honest, I'm really going to miss this because it's proving to be good. So we got 11 laps to go of this Grand Prix as KJ Gamer goes for the inside of Zelchi then. Is he going to make the move done? Let's see. Yes, he does. He does that very comfortably as he's up into P2. Looking very, very good at the moment. He's going to try and catch up to MPB0 now. But I won't be surprised then if Zelchi is still under pressure as well. And Zelchi is still under pressure from Frangwish as well. Frangwish is having a fantastic race as well. Looking very promising from the guys as well. I don't know why my mic decided to unmute then in the party. I don't know, but apologies about that. But you know, yeah, I don't know what happened. There we go. Sorted it now. But anyway, yes, he's under pressure from Frangwish as well. But Zelchi is not giving up with KJ Gamer. He doesn't want to be 3rd place. He wants to be either 2nd place or win this race. It is all to play for in this race. It is going to be very interesting to see as well. And the battles we see coming up is allowing MPB0 to stretch the gap. 16.5 seconds. His pace is astonishing on these softs. So he can afford to pit if he wants to do a 2-stop strategy. Maybe the 2-stop strategy for these guys could work as Zelchi tries to squeeze KJ Gamer there. And he nearly got the move done. But I think both of them getting DRS enabled. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to follow the broadcast. We got a bit of contact from Zelchi and KJ Gamer coming up. But I think KJ Gamer is having to allow the place back to Zelchi. Or will Zelchi get the move done? Frangwish is decided to join in as well. This is interesting as well. We got battles for Herschel and Hayden as well. Let's see how they're doing as well. I'm trying to follow as many battles as we possibly can here. It is quite hard to follow at times. I've never seen a race with so many battles this late stages of the race. This is very, very good. It's probably one of my favourite races to date so far because it's just all battles all over the place. But looks like Hayden has made the job done then and is up into P5 and a promising pace for Hayden as well. And Taipan, Herschel's under pressure from Taipan, and Taipan was able to make the move done on Herschel and is up into 6th place. So Taipan, very good pace at the moment, so looking very, very good. We haven't seen much pace from Boy Shut It and Oasis, but I'm going to see if Oasis tries and closes in on Boy and Shut It as well. So we'll try and do as much as we can as well. So Yes, good move from Hayden there. Brilliant job. Great pace. I think there'll be some great points for the Williams Garage in the Constructors' Championship, because the Constructors' Championship is more or less very important as well. So looking very, very good for them. So very impressive as well. As we already got under pressure from teammates as well with Living Dead and Herschel as well. Herschel is already dropping down the field. It just got, I think it questions me. Is Herschel struggling on his soft tyres? I don't know what lap he pitted. And will he be scheduled to pit? Will he do a 2-stop, or will he be able to stretch his soft tyres to the end of this race? I literally can't call it. I literally can't call it. So it will be all to play for. So as this battle is getting very, very intense within these guys. So this battle is now calmed down. So we'll switch back then to the battle for second place. So we've got Zelchi, we've got KJ Gamer, and we got Frangwish. A three-way battle, which is what we like to see, as well as they are all championship. Well, Frangwish is not championship contender, but Zelchi and KJ Gamer is, and he is not. Doesn't want to lose this championship lead at the moment. He is looking to get second place or win this race, but I don't think he can possibly. Any of the top two, Zelchi or KJ Gamer, can win this race. As MPV0's pace, he's already gaining a second a lap already, and 17.1 at the moment, looking very, very promising as well for MPV0. The Haas guys doing very well, and I think Team Vodka Shot will be very happy watching this stream back, knowing that MPV0 is doing very, very well. So Team Vodka Shot, if you are watching the stream back, hello, as Team Vodka Shot is one of the drivers missing out in this race because, yeah, as Zelchi is pitting. So we got a few people on the 2-stop strategy. I was looking at the chat early on anyone in this race, and Zelchi did say he was more than likely going to do a 2-stop strategy today. So it just goes to show, is the 2-stop strategy faster than the 1-stop strategy? We will have to wait and see. Has Zelchi made the right move? I really don't know yet at the moment. So let me know your thoughts. Is 2 stops or 1 stop better? What if you were chief strategist of this race? What do you think? What do you think will be the best strategy? Will it be super soft to medium, soft, super soft, then super soft, and then another super soft, or something completely different? Let me know your thoughts in the chat as well. That'll be very interesting as well to find out how they're doing as well. So it'll be interesting if Zelchi can move the way back up the field, because Jamie is on the medium, so it looks like he won't be pitting. So maybe this could be a wrong strategy call for Zelchi, but you never know what could happen going into this race. So it could be a very interesting call. But you never know what might happen, as the battle up front is allowing MPV0 to stretch the gap a little bit there as well. As Jamie's doing not too bad as well. Almost aiming for his best points finish, but he's 10 seconds down on the Living Dead. But I think he'll still be incredibly happy with how he's performing today. I'll see how he is in the chat earlier on. As we've got Frangwish, KJ Gamer is under pressure from Frangwish then, as at the moment, and it's KJ Gamer in P2. But will KJ Gamer be doing another stop? Looks like he is struggling on his tyres at the moment, but you never know what could happen at this stage. It's just all to play for these two guys. Frangwish didn't have some good finishes in this season with a few DNFs, and he's looking very, very strong with his medium tyres, looking to stretch it to the end. He's one of the few people to look to do a 1-stop strategy with Ollie. With Ollie, I think if he was going to last to the end of this race, I think Ollie was going to do a 1-stop strategy as well. Am I right, Ollie? If you're watching the stream, and what are you going to do? A 1-stop strategy? I think so. So yeah, let me know, Ollie. I think that's what some guys are doing. I think that's what Ollie said in the chat as well. He was going to do a 1-stop strategy as well. So very interesting strategy calls from the guys, and I think a lot of people are wanting to do faster laps as well. So this could prove to be an interesting call at the moment. So yes, I think probably Zelchi has made the wrong decision, but I think Zelchi is making the job done. Made that look quite easy on Jamie there, and it's up into P7 as a Roop Cap, or however you say his name, is rooting for KJ Gamer. He's hoping for him to do well. Let me know who you're rooting for in the chat as well. Who do you want to win this race, and who do you think will win this race? It's two completely different questions here. Who you think is going to win, and yeah, just let us know via the comments below as well. So yes. Anyway, so looking good at this stage. So we have got Zelchi saying a good faster lap of a 1:33.8. So I think, yeah, he is looking for a faster lap at the moment. He is 10 seconds adrift of the Living Dead, but I think the Living Dead has also got a few questions on his mind. Is he going to pit, or is he not? We will find out at some point, but you never know what might happen with this. And we've got only got about 6 laps left of this Grand Prix, and this is anyone's game for the midfield. MPV0 is looking very comfortable at the front, but he can't bottle it. He's got to keep his laps as clean as possible at the moment. He looks like he'll be doing time trial laps by the looks of things, but it is not. He is pulling up pace after pace after pace, looking very good in these soft tyres. So let me just see with MPV0 then, if he pits again, where would he come out? Let me just see. He will join in second place. So he will join in second place if he pits again. So yeah, that will look very good from him if he pits now. But I think he wants to see how long these soft tyres can stretch at the moment and see at this stage. So we will have to wait and see what happens and see how he does. And Frangwish is still trying to see if he can make a move on KJ Gamer. We will have to find out and see what happens. See what happens with him, as those two are looking very, very strong, as well as Hayden is already up into P4. So Hayden already showing some good pace speed. 6 seconds down on Frangwish, but you never know what could happen. So we will have to wait and see how this battle turns out. The only interesting battle is Frangwish is going to try and make a move done on the inside, as KJ Gamer defends that quite nicely, very cleanly. Frangwish has got to be a little bit careful there to try and avoid contact from KJ Gamer. Let's see what happens here. We will have to find out and see what happens. It is anybody's game, as we're going to see what Frangwish does. Can Frangwish make the move done? No, he can't. Some great moves from the both of them. Some very interesting racing from the pair of them. Both of them showing why they're in Tier 2 of this league. I won't be surprised if any of them will go into the top split next season. But I can't call anything yet, but you never know. Because usually the people who win F2 go up to F1 next season usually. So so this could be interesting. As very, very strong pace from the pair of them, looking good, but it's allowing Hayden to slowly decrease the gap a little bit. If he gains a second a lap, he can close to Frangwish, but you never know what might happen. So I know I keep saying that, but I need to think of different words to say in the stream. So yeah, I'm just going to see how the chat is going. Not many people in the chat at the moment, but we're chatting at the moment, but a lot of you guys are still watching. Thanks for sticking with us. If you just joined us, hello, this is the AOR Hype Energy Xbox One F2 round number 12 in Sepang in Malaysia, and already MPV0 is showing good signs of dominance, to be honest. We haven't seen that much dominance from MPV0 in a long while, and when he leads the race, he shows dominance. He's doing absolutely fantastic, and we haven't been able to follow him that much because he was just leading this race and not in much battle. So, but that's why we haven't been following him that much at the moment. So if you're rooting for MPV0 and we're wondering why am I not following him, it's because he's doing well, and he's not closing in on anyone. But you'll probably lap some people soon as well. So yes, but interesting. The battle for second place is still going strong. Who is gonna make the move done? It is all to play for. Is a DRS zone. It is happening. They've both got DRS active. Frangwish is going to dive around the inside of KJ Gamer. Is he going to make it stick? Let's see. There's some great moves there. Some great overtaking. Nice defense from KJ Gamer. Good switch back. But Frangwish is not giving up. As Frangwish, has he made the move done? Let's see. Let's see if he can make the move done. Yes, he can. What a move from Frangwish there. Absolutely incredible. But no, it's not over yet. If you think it's all over, it isn't. As KJ Gamer is trying to on the back of Frangwish there. I'm just going to see how far he is. 0.2 per second down at the moment. So not very far at all. So looking very good from the both of them. And I think they're looking to be very, very good. Even if they're not going to win this race, I'm very impressed with the conduct of driving with these battles that they're showing as well. Because in previous races, we haven't seen much battles from KJ Gamer. So it's very nice to see some battles from him at the moment. And it looks like at the moment where he is now, his championship hopes is still alive at the moment. And I don't know who will still be in the lead of this championship if that happens. So I really don't know who's going to take the lead of this championship after this race if the results stay as it is. But you never know what might happen, as DRS is now enabled at the moment, as I think KJ Gamer is looking for another move to see what happens. He nearly got it done there, but no. Frangwish defending quite nicely then, as KJ Gamer has got another chance to see if he can overtake Frangwish. We will have to wait and see and find out. We've got a few KJ Gamer fans, we've got a few Frangwish fans and EVR fans as well. Who is going to come out on top between these guys? Don't forget, Frangwish is definitely going to make these tyres last to the end of this race, but KJ Gamer could see signs of struggling pretty soon, as well as the guys on the soft tyres, just like we've seen Ryan earlier on, but in Oceania. But Oceania, Ryan still clinched the championship earlier on as well, but he was able to have a good pace as well. So tyres are very, very important. Zelchi is the only one who did a two-stop strategy, but to be honest, after seeing a lot of the soft runners deciding to stay out, KJ Gamer's gone a bit wide, and a lot of the soft runners deciding to stay out, then it's probably not worked for Lewis Zelchi there. So not looking the best for him then, but his midfield hopes are still alive as well for Zelchi as well, because his pace overall this season when he joined is looking very strong. So looking very good from him. So very impressed as well. So we're on lap 26 then. So we've got 3 more laps to go of this Grand Prix. It is all to play for in this midfield battle for second place as well. So we won't know who's going to come in second place. So it is your time. Is that time then? Time to vote for your driver of the day as well. So as Jasper is in the chat as well. Hello, Jasper. Jasper is rooting for Frangwish. He's hoping that Frangwish is going to increase his pace and stay where he is, because that'll be great. I think from him that'll be, if he stays where he is now, it will be his best finish of the season in AOR. So it looking very good for Frangwish. But I'm not counting my chickens yet. I'm not going to jinx anything, because I know a few Frangwish supporters in the chat as well. So I just don't want to jinx as much as possible. So yeah, so I can't watch this battle for a moment. But another battle we are closely going to watch out for now then is Sepang and Hayden. Both of these guys showing some fantastic pace here in Malaysia. They are midfield runners as well, usually at the bottom of the field as far as points. They can still get points every single race, but I never see them this high up the field. Having Hayden got a good finish like in Azerbaijan, I think, as well. So yes, I think it'll be one of his best finishes as well for Hayden if he keeps it up. But he's also, like Frangwish, is also under pressure as well. So we're looking very strong, as we've got Herschel under pressure from Jamie then, as Jamie is trying to do a bit of squeeze in there, and he is 0.3 of a second down. He's closing in very much indeed. So battles left, right and centre here at the moment is looking very, very strong for them as well. So it's also nice to see in the mix as well the Living Dead 69 in 6th place. So that is very good for one of our newest full-time drivers in this league as well. Some very good strong points as well, looking at this rate as well, as Sepang is trying to make the move done on the outside of Hayden. Oh, a bit of contact from Sepang. Oh no, will there be a steward's inquiry going into this, or will it stay as it is? We don't know. We don't know what might happen for these guys, but looks like Sepang will get 4th place, but Hayden again is not giving up. Some final lap battles is what we like to see, but one of my drivers of the day then has got to be, I think, between the top 2 runners. MPV0 showing his dominance from start to finish. Apart from his pit stop and a few people not pitting the lead, he has led every single lap, and I think it just goes to show that Malaysia is one of his strongest tracks in the F1 calendar, and I think he's going to be very sad going into this, that it's going to be the last Malaysia Grand Prix, because I think it just goes to show that it's strong then. As MPV0 goes through the final corner, as he goes on to win the Malaysian Grand Prix. An incredible finish from MPV0 though. 20.5 seconds adrift from Fanglish. So, very good. But the battle is still not over for 2nd place. Who is going to get 2nd place? Is it going to be Fanglish, or is it going to be KJ Gamer? Looks like Fanglish is going to get 2nd place. So well done to Fanglish there. It's best finish of the season there. So well done to Fanglish there. A really good job from there. As Sepang, Hayden got the move done, and then Sepang overtook in the last corner. As Sepang, also one of his best finishes in P4 with Hayden in P5. Zelchi, possibly the 2-stop strategy didn't work for him, and that is dropped him down into P6. So Living Dead 69, also one of his best finishes in P7. And Herschel crossing the line then in P8. Another points finish for Jamie. Mr. Consistent right there, as he is in P9. And Oasis rounding up the top 10 in P10. So, Boring Charted, one of our only finishers today not to score points. So, which is not good for him, but he's looking to be better at the moment, as Oasis scores some points this race as well. So, good job to him as well. So, yes, a good job from all the drivers as well. They have definitely put on a great show. Despite the problems I had earlier on when my Xbox decided to shut F1 2017. I don't know what happened, but luckily we were able to get it sorted, and I was able to stream most of this race for you, which is very good, and I was very, very relieved that I was still able to stream this. Yes, looking very strong from all these drivers. So, yes, as we can see, Boy Shattuck, one of the last points finishers there. No points for him, but what a race. What a race to kick off the last half of the season after the week break then. Absolutely amazing. I loved it. I hope you guys loved it as well, as much as I did. And a good points haul for Haas, as Haas has done very well in the Constructors' Championship as well. I think Haas are in the lead in the Constructors at the moment. So I think Team Vodka Shot will be watching the stream, and he'll be very happy that his teammate, MPV0, has won this race. So it'll be interesting to see what his thoughts are as well. So yes, he'll be extremely happy. So yes, well done to our top 3 finishers then. MPV0, Fanglish, and KJ Gamer. So our race results then: MPV0 in P1, Fanglish in P2, KJ Gamer in P3, Sepang in P4, Hayden in P5, and I think I forgot who it was in P6. I don't know. Zelchi, and the Living Dead 69 in 7th, Herschel in 8th, Jamie in 9th, and Oasis rounding up the top 10. So that is your results for this Malaysia Grand Prix then. And I've been loving this, and to be honest, pretty much since after Silverstone, I've been very excited to commentate again for AOR for F1, because that is how I started commentating for AOR, and been so buzzed, been so pumped for this race all day. After the Oceania race, I've been so pumped, and it's been absolutely brilliant. So yes, absolutely fantastic then. So, we would like to say thank you very much for watching this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully, Josh Warren will be back next week commentating for the next race, which will be round 13 in Japan. And Japan, it is quite different to Malaysia, but I think some very tricky corners. And I think we could possibly see a few bottles, a few more bottles than Malaysia, I think. Because Japan is not one of my best tracks in the game. When I race some online lobbies in the past, I find it very tricky. But You never know what could happen. I just don't know what might happen with Japan, but you never know. If you want to find out what happens, make sure you tune in next week, and don't forget we've got some fantastic AOR content for you coming up as well. So on Wednesday we've got Project Cars 2 GT3 leagues happening in Donington this Wednesday for PC, Xbox One and PS4 there for Tier 1 and Tier 2 for PC. So Tier 1 for PC, Xbox One and PS4, and Tier 2 for PC there. And on Friday we got iRacing, the Formula Renault leagues, which always proves to bring some interesting battles. I think we got R Factor 2 on Saturday, I think, or there might be a week break for them, I'm not entirely sure. And then we're back on next Sunday for Japan there. So some great coverage to look forward to, and I really hope you do check. And don't forget to check out the Amazon Prime Day deals happening tomorrow. The first deal for Elgato starting with the cam links. That is the first deal, and then it will be the HD60S, which again is what I use to stream my Xbox One and broadcast for you. And also for the first time, the 4K Pro will be out on Amazon as well. So make sure you get that as well. I can't really get that because I don't have a 4K computer, and my internet is not strong enough to broadcast in 4K. So if your internet is good and your computer is good, I strongly suggest you go and get that. So thank you very much for watching this stream. We will see you next week for round 13 in Japan. Who will take the championship? Will it be KJ Gamer? Will it be MPB0? Or will it be Ollie Smithson? Make sure you stay tuned to find out next week. Same time, same place, 8 PM GMT for the Xbox One F2 Now Leagues. Until now then, I've been Jess Games 95. Have a good evening, and I'll see you later. Goodbye now.